Welcome to my God level healer build, and today I'll be doing the overview of my build, and then at the end of the video I will be doing my conclusion. I hope you enjoy. If you do, then subscribe and give it a thumbs up. So let's get down to it. And what I'm running with this build is 4-piece reclaimer obviously and 2 tacticians. For the reclaimer, for the 2 set piece bonus, you get 30% support station range. For the 3 piece, you get 50% support station duration. And for the 4th piece, which is bread and butter of this build, is you have all of the support station mods active at the same time, which is just incredible. I'm going to go through the 3 support station mods. The first one is the life support station, which revives down players automatically. So this is a very good mod to have on, as if they're crawling towards you and you can't get to them, then the mod on the support station will get them up automatically, which is very good. The second one is the Immolator, I think I'm saying that right, which removes all static effects such as bleed, deaf blind, disrupt and shock. This would be very good because you'd be immune to all of them static effects. So when you're in like a mission, you'd be immune to, say, fire if they're trying to set you on fire, blind and deaf from the snipers. You'd be safe for all of that, like the shocks, because sometimes they try and shock you. You'd be safe for all of that, so that's a very good mod to have on your support station. The last one is called an ammo cache, which you regain ammo whilst you are near the support station, and it also gives your group decreased skill cooldowns. I'm not certain how much you get of the skill cooldowns you get, but I know it's pretty good. So that is another good mod to have on your support station, because you will never run out of ammo as a team. So with them 3 mods on them active at the same time, it's like just incredibly powerful. I don't know why people don't use this build as much as people should, because they go for defense gear set, sentry, striker. This is a very good one for PvE. It's okay. I won't go with this in PvP because I will get shredded by the DPS players, but I'm just saying this one is for PvE if you're trying to do legendary missions, heroic incursions, for example. So I'd give this a go. Alright, back to the reclaimer build gear set. For the 2-piece, it gives you a 30% bigger range, which is incredible because you're not always next to your teammates. With a bigger range, you can have more freedom to move around and be in cover in separate parts of the map, with being in the range of the support station. It also has an incredible healing rate, which is just amazing, because if you're in cover, especially on legendary missions and heroic incursions, you pop your head out, you fire some bullets, and you almost die because NPCs are so powerful. With this gear set, it allows you to be out of cover more often without dying. Also, the skill cooldown for the support station, on my support station anyway, is only 15.7 seconds due to the high skill power and how the build works, due to the 2 tacticians I'm running as well, which I strongly advise you to use, is 2 tacticians with this build, because it's just incredibly strong. You could also use, if you don't want to use 2 tacticians, you can also use 2 high ends, such as the vigorous chest and the specialized backpack. I would advise you to use a vigorous chest over a reckless or anything else, because of the overheal you get with the vigorous chest. Because every time you use a heal, you get an overheal, which is very strong which will be very, very strong with this build, because you need to be at full health most of the time so you can heal other people. Also, but then you'll lose out on the 15% skill haste which you have with the tactician. That's why I'd advise you to have 2 tacticians over 2 high ends if you can. In this bit, I'm just going to go quickly through my skills. I use overdose rather than the other ones because I prefer to have an overheal with the overdose. It gives me an overheal, which is really, really nice with this build. You could run defibrillator if you want to get your teammates up more often, but then that's what the support station's for. So you won't really need that unless your players are at a range and you can't get them with the support station. Then that might be another option you could go for. So out of these 3, I would go for the overdose definitely. And obviously support station doesn't matter which one you put it on because you get all 3 of them anyway. That's really, really good. The healing rate I've got is 8.791 HPS. And the cooldown, like I said earlier, is only 15.7 seconds, which is incredible. In this part, I'll be talking about talents. You can use whatever talents you want, which fits your playstyle better. I've chose Combat Medic. The reason I chose Combat Medic is because it heals your teammates and any teammate skills by 40% every time you use a medkit. It is very, very good with the Reclaimer set because it heals your support station for 40% every time you use your medkit. So I think that's just amazing because you need your support station up near enough all the time. The next one I chose is Triage. I chose this with Reclaimer because it's like godly, because what it does, it decreases your skill cooldowns by 15%, and when you heal an ally, and when you've got your support station on, it heals your allies all the time when they're in the range of the support station, so you get that 15% skill cooldowns all the time. So it would be amazing. You have like the support station on all times. Next one I picked was tech support. Tech support because when you clear hostile, it extends the skill you've got deployed by 10%. This is also good with the support station, as you kill someone, then your support station stays on for an extra 10% of lifetime, because if you kill someone and you get an extra 10% duration from that, you could get it to last flipping so much longer than it is already. The next one I chose is On the Move, because I think this talent is perfect for any build you're running, because you get 15% incoming damage resilience for 10 seconds, and that's just really good. Some other ones you can run is One is None. Everyone knows what that is. If you just want to get more ammo, in your clip, you could use critical save, use medkit, and reduces incoming damage by 20% for 10 seconds. That's really, really good as well. If you've not got very good aim, you can have steady hands. It reduces recoil by 25% for 10 seconds. That's really, really good as well. So yeah, it's all what you prefer to use. In this part, I'll be talking about the guns. The only gun you should really be using is the Caduceus, because of the very, very good talent Caduceus. Each critical hit heals you and your teammate for 1% of your skill power. Can only heal each player once every 0.2 seconds, which is really, really good. The reason why you should pick this out of any other gun is because this is like godly in this build, due to the high electronics with a special talent on the gun. Plus you can I could proc competent, try and get competent on the gun as well. So then you can have competent on 100% of the time with the overheal, which allows you to hit like a DPS player with only around 5,000 firearms, which you should really be trying to hit is 5,000 firearms and the rest in electronics. With the secondary gun, you could use whatever gun you really want. I like to use a sniper because it gives out quite a good amount of damage still, compared to my firearms isn't as like really high, so it's really good. Like, it gives out pretty good damage still. But the Caduceus is just like godly with that talent. So it'd be best if you run in a team with someone with a really good pulse, so you get that crit hit chance up. So that's the guns. Welcome to the conclusion. My conclusion of this build that it's a very strong gear set, and it's my opinion that it is in tier 1 in PvE. My reasons behind this is because of the survivability it brings to the team with the 3 different mods it has on the support station, plus the range, plus the duration of the support station. It's just incredibly strong, and it's just so underrated compared to the other gear sets which are out there. You see people running Sentry, Firecrest, Tacticians, all them other gear sets in PvE, defense gear set for example as well. You don't really see as many people running the Reclaimer because people are like, oh, I don't want to be the healer, I want to be the one giving out the damage, because people think being the healer is boring and no one wants to be the healer, which I find really disappointing, because I reckon with this gear set you're doing as much damage as anyone else with the DPS in PvE. So I think more people should be running Reclaimer in PvE more often than just trying to go out and hit pure damage with their build. Have some diversity of their build. Like with this, it's just incredibly strong damage as well. It's just, I find it disappointing. I probably said that already, but I just find it really disappointing that people don't use this build. It's a very good build, and I sure will be using this more in upcoming videos, in the incursions I'll probably be doing, for example. It's just so strong, and that's my conclusion. I hope this helps people, and hope people start using this gear set more often, and I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy the gameplay. Bye bye. This is One Shot Gaming. Hope you enjoy.
How did you do that? How did you do that?
Broadcast as radio impulses into space. And all messages are being heard on every radio telescope on the entire
Did you think it was? Oh my God. How did you do that?
I used to walk these roads with you. Can't remember the last time I went without you. Where do I go? Where do I go? How will I know? How will I know? I used to walk these roads with you. Can't remember the last time I went without you. Where do I go? Where do I go from here? Where do I go? Where do I go from here? I used to walk these roads with you. Can't remember the last time I went without you. Where do I go? Where do I go? How will I know? How will I know? I used to walk these roads with you. Can't remember the last time I went without you. Where do I go?
gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm a fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me. All of the pain seems to follow, like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me.
Agent, my people say the threat has been eliminated. I thank you, my guys thank you, and the people of New York fucking thank you.